This conference will now be recorded.
Yes, please respond. Last class we completed lambda expression, right? Interface with lambda expression is completed, right? Exactly. Because today class we'll start with some new topic like string manipulations. The new topic, guys. If you go for the string manipulations, in the string manipulations we'll discuss about the four classes total. The topic is what? String string manipulations. If you go for the string manipulations, we'll discuss about the four classes, string buffer classes, string builder classes, string tokenizer class, guys. Basically, on the string manipulations means on the string we are doing some operations, right? Simply on the string we are doing some operations. We will discuss the four classes like string and string buffer and string builder and string tokenizer, right? Exactly. As you know, like previously, string is used to represent the group of characters. The string is used to represent group of characters or a character array enclosed in what double quotes, right? The string is used to represent what group of characters or character array. Group of characters are what character array enclosed within double quotes, right? Yes, are clear now. Good. You see this example, different ways you can create a string object, because string is having the different constructors to create object basically. So there are different constructor ways. Because first case you can see is string str equal to Ratan. Directly I have the string str equal to Ratan. Directly I'm printing str, right? The first approach, guys. Second approach, I'm creating object using new keyword string str1 equal to new string of what Ratan, right? The string str1 equal to new string of Ratan. So first case, we are creating the string object without using new operator, guys. Here I didn't use the new operator. Second case, I'm creating string object by using new operator, right? The second case, I'm creating string object by using what? By using the new operator, right? One is without using new operator. Second one is what? By using new operator, right? Exactly, guys. The third case, you can see conversion of char array to the string format, guys. See, for example, I have a character array. Character array contains what? R, A, T, A, N, right? Like that. I'm by passing the character array, I'm creating the new string object, right? Guys, by passing the character array, we are creating like new string object, right? Exactly. And the fourth case, you can see character array only there. Again, RATIN, character array is there. CH1, comma, 2, comma 2, guys. 2, comma 2 means what? Starts from 2, 2 characters required. Okay, starts from 2 means what? Index always starts from 0, right? You guys can hear me. Index starts from what? 0. 0, 1, 2. It means this one, right? You'll get the output is like TA, right? Exactly. Because these two cases, by passing the character array contains a group of characters. By passing the character array, we are creating new string object, right? Is that clear now? Good. Next one you can see as byte array string is there. Byte array b equal to 65, 66, etc. like this. By passing the byte array, we are creating the string object, right? By passing the byte array, we are creating string object means then what happened, guys? Byte array contains 65, 66, right? String required the characters, right? Then what happened? The 65 corresponding Unicode value, like Unicode character. 65 means what the character is? Capital A, right? Yeah, 65 means what the character, capital A, right? So it will take the data like capital A, capital B, capital C, like that, right? Is that clear? Can you please save this code in local disk E? The file is called test.java file. The file is called what? Test.java file. Yeah. Then you can open the command prompt, guys. The local disk E CLS. How to run this code, guys? You Java, the file is called what? Test.java file, right? Code is compiled fine. Code is definitely compiled fine. It's not a problem. So Java, the class name is called which class, guys? Here, test class, right? See the first case, what the output, guys? First case is Ratan. Second case is Ratan. Third case also character array Ratan. Fourth case you can see, guys, starts from two characters. Then we got the output is TA, right? Next one is what? Byte array. Byte array means what? A B C D E F, right? Yes, A B C D E F, right? Last case is what? Right? B1 you are passing. 3 comma 2 means what? What the meaning of 3 comma 2, guys? Guys, what the meaning of 3 comma 2? 3 comma 2 means what? Starts from 3. How many characters? 2 characters, right? So starts from 3 means what, guys? 0, 1, 2, 3. 68, right? 68 and 69 it will take. 68, 69 means what? D and E, right? Capital D and what? Capital, right? Exactly. This is like different ways you can create the string object, right? Exactly. Because if you observe this example, first case we are creating string object. I'm using any new keyword here. Yes, I'm using any new keyword here. First
No,
case
sir.
you're creating string object without using new keyword, right? Guys, what about second case? Second case you're creating string object by using new keyword, right? The second case you're creating string object by using which keyword here? New keyword, right? Exactly. Remaining all cases we are using new keyword. By first case you are creating object without using a keyword by using new keyword, guys. Without using
Without
new keyword, right? Exactly. Now we will see what is the difference between creation of string object without using new keyword and by using new keyword, right? What is the difference between these two approaches? Okay, good. See guys, finally we decided it is possible to create the string object in two ways. One is without using new operator. Without using new operator means string str equal Ratan. That's it. Second is what guys? By using new operator, right? Yeah, by using new operator means what guys? String str equal to new string of what Ratan, right? Yeah, string str equal to new string of what Ratan, right? Exact. That's the meaning, guys. And last case you can see this one you can see guys. Creation of string object without using new operator. Yes, without using new operator, I'm creating string object like str1 equal Ratan, str2 equal to Durga, str3 equal to again Ratan, right? Again Ratan, right? Something like this. Ratan, Durga, Ratan. Okay, Ratan, Durga, Ratan means then what happened, guys? When you create the string object without using new operator, guys. When we create the string object without using new operator, the objects are created in one memory that is called a SEEP memory, guys. Because where the objects are created in the SEEP memory. SEEP means what? String constant pole memory, guys. Is that clear? When you create the string object without using new operator, the objects are created in SAP memory. SAP means what, guys? String constant pool memory, right? Exactly. Okay, good. Guys, receive memory, what happened, first object directly Ratan is created, it's not a problem. But second object, guys, Durga. str2 is Durga. Before creation of second object, guys, is always checking, is there any previous object is available with the same content Durga or not? Guys, tell me, is there any previous object is available with the content Durga?
yes, not is written.
With any previous object is available with the content Durga? There is no previous object, right? Previous object only Ratan is there, right? Exactly. While creation of second object, guys, it is checking is there any previous object is available with the content Durga or not. Now tell me, guys, is there any previous object is available with the content Durga? No, right?
No, sir. No.
If there is no previous object with the content Durga, then what happens, guys? Directly it will create the new object. Durga is created, right? Exactly. Before creation of third object, guys, what is third object? str3 is Ratan, right? Before creation of third object is checking like, is there any previous object is available with the content Ratan or not? Tell me, guys. Is there any previous object is available with the content Ratan?
Yes,
Yes, sir.
Yes means what happened, it won't create the new object. It won't create the new object. The reference is pointing to str3 reference is pointing to existing object, guys. Is it clear now? So in a seed memory, it is always checking the previous objects, guys. If the previous object is not available, then new object will be created. If the previous object is not available, then new object will be created. If the previous object is available with the same content, then what happened, guys? The reference is pointing to. Then okay, the reference is pointing to what existing object, right? Exactly.
Same. Yes.
Yeah, that is called string constant pole memory, guys. Good. If you go double equal to operator, guys, in string manipulations, the string comparison, string is a class, right? The string comparison double equal to operator is always meant for reference comparison, guys. Because double equal to operator is always meant for which comparison here? A reference comparison, right? Exactly. Double equal to operator is always meant for reference comparison. That is the case. str1 double equal to str2. If str1 double equal to str2, then what it returns, guys? It returns true or false now?
Returns false, sir.
Because str1 is pointing to Ratan, str2 is pointing to Durga. Then this true or false, right? str1 double equal to str3. Yes, str1 double equal to str3. These are
It's a
both are
true, sir.
pointing to both are pointing to same object, different objects.
Same object only.
Same object, yeah, that's what written the true, right? For
The
the third
double
case,
equal to means it will compare the content, right, sir? When we are using STR1.
actually, data types level, we have the int, float, string, boolean is there, right?
Yes, sir.
How many data types in Java? 8 data types, right?
8.
Data types level 10 double equal 10 means true only. Okay. Data type level, it is for which comparison? Data comparison only. But now here data types, so string is a class.
String is a class.
So string class level double equal meant for the reference comparisons, not for the data comparison. Okay. Okay, clear, Rani? What, Rani?
No, sir, actually, how it will be true. It means the pointing, it is going with the same references. That's why it is equal. When pointing is different, then it is false.
Exactly. 1 second, Rani. The next case, if you see, you'll get the clarity. First case, what happened? Maybe you're thinking like, sir, anyhow, STR1, STR3, both are same content. Na? That's what maybe it returns the true. You're thinking like that.
Exactly.
She, she's thinking like that. It's fine. But second
Even I
case,
am
you
also
can.
thinking like that, sir.
I know, I know, Usman. You always think like that only.
Yes, see many students that.
Fine. See, guys, this case here, I'm creating object by using which one? New keyword, right?
Yes,
Hmm?
sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. By when you create the object by using new keyword, guys, without checking any previous object, guys, directly 3 objects will be created. Okay, it is 3 different objects. It won't check for any previous content. Directly 3 new objects will be created. Okay. If 3 new objects will be created, then 3 references are same references, different references, different references, right? Now tell me, now str1 double equal to str3 means this case, if it is a data comparison means expected true, right? Hmm? Rani, now we can see. Now
Yes, sir.
it is data comparison, reference comparison. Now definitely it
Reference.
says like reference comparison, right? Even though str1, str3 data same, but it is pointing to same memory, different memories, 2 different memories, right?
Different.
That's what it returns. What is output now? False is output. Small. Okay, clear?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I will show you practically this example. Okay, you'll get the clarity. I will show
Yes,
you
sir.
practically.
Got it.
See, guys, if you show the practically, if I take this big example, this example is very important, guys. Try to understand the things. Clarity important, guys. Try to get the clarity. Anyhow, you guys without clarity, you never move forward. I know that definitely. What is man? Without clarity,
Yes, sir. Will exactly, sir.
mm,
I will come
every
out with
student has to think like that. When get the clarity, they don't. Then only can move forward, right? Okay.
Ratan, sir. I'm still confused. I mean, okay, we have two ways to do that, like string str1 equal to Anu, and then string str1 equal to new using new keyword. Okay.
Okay. Okay, Usman. After this example, maybe you'll get the more clarity. Let me complete this example. After this
Okay,
example,
sir.
still you have some confusion. Let me know. Okay.
Okay,
After
sir.
that,
Okay.
wait. Just wait. Good.
Mhm.
Guys, here the test class contains one constructor. Constructor expecting which data? Guys, here string object, right? Guys, constructor expecting which object? String object, right? Exactly. Now see this code, guys. Test t1 equal new test of Ratan. Test t2 equal new test of Ratan. Okay. In this case, tell me t1 dot equals of t2, guys. When I call the t1 dot equals of t2, first it will check the equals method in which class, guys? Now t1 dot equals of t2 means first it will check the equals method in which class. Guys, tell me first it will check the equals method in which class? It will check the
T1.
equals method in the t1 class, right? T1 means what? Test class, right? Is a test class contains any equals method? Is a test class contains any equals method? No, right?
No.
Test class contains any equals method means there is no equals method, guys. Test class there is no equals method. Then what happened, guys? It will check the parent class equals. What is the parent class equal? Tell me now.
Object.
The parent class equals is like object class, right? Object class equals. Parent class equals is like object class equals, guys. Here, which class equals executing means object class equals executing basically. Guys, this case, which class equals executing? Object class equals executing, right? If object class equals executed, guys, it performs a reference comparison. Okay, as you said, like equals definitely belongs to object class. Object class equals what it will do, guys? Reference comparison. Now tell me, even though T1, T2 content is Ratan Ratan only, but it is pointing to same object, two different objects. New keyword means.
Different objects.
Usman, same object, different objects.
Different objects.
Different object means what we expected output here.
False.
Expected
False.
output is a false, right? Exactly. As we discussed, like double equal to operator is always meant for which comparison? Yes,
Data.
double data. Arey yaar. Difference comparison.
Reference.
Reference, memory. Double equality is always meant for reference comparison. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Double equality is always meant for reference comparison means T1 double equal T2. Reference is same reference, different references.
Same reference.
They are same reference, different new two different objects, right?
T1, T2.
This is T1 is pointing to this object, this T2 is pointing to this object, right? Yes,
Sir,
when you
sir, can you please explain again the first one? T1 dot equals T2.
T1 dot equals means first it will check the equality you are checking. First it will check the equals method in which class I'm asking.
Test
First it will
class.
check that equals method in test class. Test class, do you have any equals method?
No.
There is no equals means which class equals executed. Parent class
Object
equals,
class.
right?
Yes.
Yeah, parent means object class equals, right? Object
Yes.
class equals what is a behavior means. The behavior of the object class equals is a reference comparison. References it will check. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
If it is
Okay.
checking references means what T1, T2 both are point to same object, different objects.
Different objects.
That's what it returns the false.
Mm-hmm.
Even though double equal to also meant for which comparison? Reference comparison. This is also meant for reference comparison means what? Then T1, T2
False.
point into same object, different object, different
object.
objects, right? This is also
False.
false, right? So then what the expected output, guys, here? So code is
False.
compiled fine. Yeah, code is compiled fine. Java the class is called test class. We got the output is false and false, right? Yeah, that is the first one.
So,
Finally, we decide.
one equal to D2, single equal to. You can
Yeah,
do
single equal to for not for the comparison, right? It is for the assignment.
that
It is
one.
for the. This is assigning the data. It won't return any data basically. It returns the hash code. So think of the comparison, guys. This is the equality? Equality for just assignment data. Assign the data, right? Equal for just assignment. Leave it. Good. Guys, second case you tell me. You will get the clarity. Here str1 dot equals of str2. Now str1 dot equals of str2 means first it will check the equals method in which class?
String 1.
String class, right? Exactly. Guys, here string class is overriding equals method. What I said basically equals is belongs to which class? Object class, right? Guys, equals is basically from object class. String class is overriding equals method. String class is overriding equals method means what? It is having its own behavior, right? Yes, yes or no? String class is overriding equals method, guys. If string class is overriding equals method, string class equals what it will do, how it is override internally means for the data comparison. Guys, it is for which comparison? Data comparison. Data comparison means what, guys? str1 dot equals of str2. Now both data is same data, different data.
Same data.
Same data means this line what the expected output now? True, right?
True.
We expect output is a true. Double equal is always meant for which comparison?
Reference.
Reference comparison.
Reference comparison. Then str1 double equal to str2 means these are pointing to same reference,
True,
different references. Same reference, right? Same reference means what? True, right? Exactly, guys.
Yes, sir.
So first two lines we expect output is false, false. Next two lines we expect output is what? True,
True.
right? Exactly. Java test class we got the output. First two lines false, false. Next two lines what? True, true, right? Exactly, guys.
Ratan
Yes,
sir,
if
can
you
you? I,
hmm
so,
next line you'll get the clarity. Wait a
no, no,
second.
I got the clarity, sir. Just
Hmm.
I want you to
Hmm.
explain more about string constant pool.
Hmm.
String constant pool.
No, it's just like a memory area. So it's a memory area
Okay.
where the string object will be stored. Only string objects are goes to that pool actually. That's it. That's it.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Hmm? Good.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, Usman, this case, what output tell me now? These two lines.
Mhm. False.
For these two
False.
lines, what is the explanation I given? Same explanation you can give for these two lines.
False. False.
False, false. Yeah. So these two lines explanation I will give you. Give me a second, guys. These two lines explanation I will give you to these two lines explanation. Usman will give these two lines explanation same format. Okay. Good.
Oh, okay. Okay. Okay.
First str1 dot equals means first it will check the equals by which class, guys? String class.
Okay.
Definitely
String
string
class.
class is overriding the equals method.
Mhm.
Basically equals from which class? Object class, right? String class is overriding equals method. String class equals performs which comparison, guys? Content comparison. Content comparison means what? Anu both are pointing, both are same content, right? Both are same content means returns what? True, right? Returns the true, guys. What about second case? Str1 double equal to str2. Double equal to operator is always meant for reference comparison. Anyhow, it is creating the string constant pool memory. That's what it is pointing to same object or not. Str1, str2. Pointing to same object means what? It returns a true, right? It returns the true, guys. That's what these two lines are what? True and the true, right? Exactly. These two lines, what is output? Tell me now.
True. First one is true, and
Hmm.
second one is false.
Yeah, exactly. The first one is a string class equals executed. String class equals means performs which comparison? No? Yes, first one is like string class equals. String class equals means performs which comparison? String
Data.
class equals performs the data comparison, right? Because he's that guy string class is overriding. Data comparison means Stravia and Stravia both content is same, right? Both content is same means returns the both content is same means what returns the true, right? Exactly. Because what is the second case here? str1 double equal to str2. Double equal meant for which comparison? Reference comparison. If double equal meant for reference comparison, s1 double equal to s2. S1 s2 pointed to same of different objects.
Different object.
Different object because we are creating object by using new keyword. If you create the object by using new keyword, it's creating different objects, right? Yes, it's creating different objects, right? Exactly. Guys, are you clear now? That is
Yes.
information, right? Ah,
Sir,
tell me, yaar.
when we use equals method without creating without using string data type, then it is also used as reference comparison, right?
Without string means where you will use? No.
Before
What
first
I'm saying
example,
is,
test.
what I'm saying like, yeah,
Uh,
test is a class, right? For any class type, maybe test class, maybe string class, maybe system class, any class type double equal is meant for the reference comparison. Okay. Primitive data types are there, right? Byte, short, int, long, float, double, char, boolean. For those things, double equal to operator meant for the content comparison. I think Vandan, are you clear now?
no, sir. Actually, I was
Yeah.
asking about that.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Mm,
I was asking that in first example, t dot equals it is there, no, sir?
this line,
Here huh, equals method also performs the reference comparison, right, sir?
exactly.
Means if it is from object class, then dot
Mm,
equals performs reference comparison. But when
yeah.
we use with string class,
Mm,
then it is for content comparison.
content because he's overriding. String class is overriding that equals method.
So only when we use within string class, then only it is
Meant
used
for
for.
content.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Basically, it is from which class? Object class. Object class is for the
Yes, sir.
reference comparison only. Okay, good.
Okay,
This
sir.
last
Okay,
case you
thank
can see string buffer is there. String buffer, I'm taking the string buffer SB1 equal new string buffer of Naresh is there. Naresh is there. SB1 dot equals of SB2. SB1 dot equals of SB2 means what happened, guys? First it will check the equals method which class, guys, here. Guys, first it will check the equals method which class. String buffer class.
String buffer.
Unfortunately, string buffer class there is no equals method, guys. String buffer class there is no equals method. Now Vidya, you tell me string buffer class. I said there is no equals method. Then which class equals executed, Vidya? Guys, then which class
class.
object class equals executed? Object class equals performs which comparison? Reference comparison. Then in that case SB1 SB2 pointing to same object, two different objects. Then definitely two different objects, right? Then definitely two different objects means what? Last line returns which value now? This line returns which value, guys? Guys, string buffer, there is no equals method. There is no equals method means what happened? It uses the parent class equals. Who is the parent of string buffer? Object class.
Object.
Object class equals per which comparison? Reference comparison.
Reference
Now
comparison.
SB1, SB2 point to same object, different objects, sir.
Different object.
Different objects.
Different objects means what is the
False.
output now? It returns the
False.
false, right? Exactly. Next line, last line output is what? Last line output? SB1 double
False.
equal to SB2. This is also false, right? So last two lines we expected output is what? False and false, right? Then code is compiled fine. Java the class is called what? Test class. We got the last two lines. You can check the output, guys. False and false, right? That is the information. False and false, right? Exactly. Guys, are you clear now?
Yes, sir.
That is called double equal to operator and what? Equals method. So finally decided equals method is present in which class, guys? Equals method is present in which class means object class. Performs which comparison? Reference comparison, right? Guys, equals method present in object class used for reference comparison. It returns which value? Returns the boolean value, right? Exactly. If two reference variables are pointing to same object, returns the true. Otherwise what? Otherwise false, right? Exactly. What second case, guys, here? What is second case is? String is the, tell me guys, what a second case? String is a child of object, right? Any class is a child class of object only, right? So string is a child class of object, guys. String class is overriding equals method. Use it to perform which comparison, guys, here? Data comparison, right? If two objects are same, if two objects data is same, return the true, otherwise return the false. But string buffer class is a child class of object. It is not overriding equals method. It says like string buffer class, there is no equals method. String buffer class, there is no equals method means what happened, guys?
Object class.
Object class equals execute, right? Object class equals performs which comparison? Reference comparison, right? Exactly, guys. Guys, this example tell me what's the output for the first line. I think str1 is created in which memory? SEP memory, heap memory.
SCP.
SEP memory. str2 is creating heap memory, SEP memory. First two are created in which memory, Usman? First two are created in the SEP
String
memory.
constant.
Is that one memory created? Two memories are created?
One memory created.
One memory is created because it is always checking the previous object. Any data is with the same content, any previous data is available or not available, right? It is always checking for the previous objects. Definitely the previous object is the same content is available. That's what happened, guys, here. Then str1 str2 is pointing to same object, right? What about str3, guys? Str3 is a hello only, but it is created in the heap memory,
Heap
heap
memory.
memory, right? So heap memory directly with the memory with the data is what hello, right? Exactly. So str1 str2 which is created in the SEP memory, only one object is created, two different variables are there. Whatever this one, guys, str3 str3 equal new string of hello means what happened then? str3 equal to, yeah, it created as a heap memory, right? Exactly, guys. Guys, now tell me str1 double equal to str2, true or false now? Yes,
True.
str1 double equal to str2, Usman.
Sir, true.
First one is a true, second one
Second one is false.
false because str1 is pointing to heap memory, str3 is
Yes.
pointing to heap memory. So two different memories completely. So it's a false, right? But next one, guys, str2, str3.
False.
str2, str3 again false.
Again false, right? So what the expected output here? So first line is a true, next two lines are false and false, right? What about here, guys? Here I'm using equals method.
First one is true.
Hmm.
Second one is also true, and third one is also true.
Because here string class equals, right? String class equals performs which comparison? Content comparison, right? Data comparison, right? All the data is same data, different data.
Same
Data is
data.
same data, right? That's why it returns all returns true, right? Guys, all returns what? All returns are true or not? Hmm? Exactly. All returns are true, right? See this output, guys. Once I think only first case you get the false. So, first one is true or false, guys? First one is the true, huh? Yeah,
At
first
the
one
end,
is the true.
first two.
True, true, false,
False.
false. Guys, what is the output now? True, false, false. Remaining three are the true, 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 right? See the output, guys. True, true, false, false. Remaining three are what? True, 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 right? Because here equals method only for check for the data, whether it is there in the heap memory, whether it is there in the SC memory, it's not a problem. It is only checking for the data. str1 data, str3 data, same or different data. Same data. Hello and hello is there, right? That's what this all three cases returns what? True, 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 right? Yes, three cases returns the true, 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 right? All are true, right?
Yes, sir.
Guys, are it clear now? Good. Yes, we'll go for one more last example. Compare to method versus equals method. Compare to is also important, guys. Just now we done the equals method. I'm talking about the string class equals method, guys. String class compare to method and equals method. Okay, string class equals method performs which comparison? Guys, string class equals method performs which comparison?
Data
Data
comparison.
Data comparison, right? Exactly. If both data is same means returns are true, otherwise return the false, right? Exactly. But compare to method is belongs to string class, guys. String class compare to method comparing the two objects and it returns the integer value as return value, guys. Guys, what is the return value? Integer value as a return value, right? Exactly. Sir, what is the integer value? What it returns exactly? Basically, if it is integer value, guys, both strings are equal. Both strings are equal means what? Return the zero, guys. Yes, both strings are equal means return the zero. Return value is zero. If the both strings are not equal, if it is not equal means it returns either positive value or what negative value, guys. Yes, if the both strings are not equal, it returns either positive value or what? A negative value. When it returns positive and when it returns negative, that is a question. When it returns the positive and when it returns negative means, tell me guys, when it returns a positive and when it returns negative means,
First two characters of this.
first string first character Unicode value, or Unicode value, and second string first character Unicode value. Now tell me guys, first string Unicode value is bigger than second string first character, is smaller than second string first character.
R
Guys,
is
first
bigger than A.
R is bigger than what? A, right? If R is big, first character, first string first character bigger value means it returns the positive, guys. It returns what? A positive. Okay. If the first string Unicode value is bigger than second string, then it returns a positive, right? Sir, what is the positive? 17 it returns, guys. Why it is 17 means A code value is how much now? A code value is almost 97, right? R code value is like 121, something like that. The difference between the 97 and 120, 121 or 122, the difference is what? 17 is the difference, guys. Because you got the clarity, right? The difference you will get basically. But second case, we got the Anu and Ratan. Second case, you got the Anu and Ratan means then what happened now? Tell me. Anu is the first string, right? A is there. A code value is smaller than second string or bigger than second string?
Smaller.
Okay, smaller than second string or bigger than second string? Smaller than second string, right? Smaller than second string means what? It returns negative value, guys. Okay, smaller than second string returns which value here? Negative value, right? Exactly. Is it clear now? Yeah. Yes, last case, what's the output? Tell me. Why it is negative means? Yes, here Ratan is there, here Ratna is there. Two different strings basically. Guys, this case, what is the point? Tell me. Ratan is there, Ratna is there, right? Two different strings are there. Then this case, it will check for the R. R is matched, right? It will go for the dictionary order, guys, alphabetical order. R is matched means it will check for the A is matched, T is matched, then it will check for the A and N, right? Definitely A is the smaller than N, right? A first string is the smaller than second string means what? Returns positive or negative? Guys, returns the positive or negative? Definitely it returns the negative, right? Because see guys, if both strings are equal means return the 0. If the first string Unicode value is bigger than second string means positive. First string Unicode values are smaller than second string means what? Guys, smaller than second string means what? It returns negative, right? Exactly, guys. Smaller than second string means what? It returns negative, right? That's it, guys. Guys, this case, what is the output? Tell me once.
Ratan sir, if it is, can you go back to the previous example?
Hmm.
Can you go back to the previous example, sir? Note section. Yes. So if it is like this, let's say the third one, ANU,
Hmm.
ANU Ratan. Okay,
Hmm.
ANU. Then the second one is ANU TN.
First case ANU, next one is what? ANU
TN.
TN, no?
And the reverse also.
Okay, good. Give me a second here. Let me try this code once, otherwise directly. System.out.println of what you're saying here, string message ANU or ANU dot can we guess ANU dot compare to of ANU dot compare to what you're saying here ANU
TN
TN you are saying, right? Okay.
and
Then
reverse.
we can compile this code, guys. Definitely we're saying it message code is compiled fine. Java code executed fine. We got the output is what? -2, right? It's taking that in which format, guys? Yeah.
Negative format, but it is
It's taking the
-2.
data. It's negative format, right? Why it is negative format means, see for example here ANU AN is matched, but here what the T here which value is there? T is there. Here after ANU it will take the new line character. It will take the new line character basically. Otherwise reverse you can check it once. ANU TU simply like
TN,
here
sir.
ANU TN.
TN. Yes.
ANU TN is there, right? Case like ANU is there.
I think
Maybe
+2
here we get the
should be there.
positive. Hmm? Oh, the other class is which class, guys? Here, test class, right? Exactly. We got the
Yes.
positive 2. See, for example, 2 more characters I will give. Here also 2 more characters I can give. Okay. Guys, can you please compile this code? You compile the code here. Java class is called which class here? Test class.
Taking the
You got the
character, they are
you got the clarity, right? If we
Mhm.
add two more characters here, 2 more characters. So what we expect output now? Initially 2 is there, next 4 is there. Now we expected like 6, right? First minus positive negative 6 and positive 6.
It is taking number of characters.
It is taking number of characters, right? Exactly. Because AN is matched, here AN is matched, but first case returns negative. First case returns negative means why? Because negative means what? First string is the less values are there, right?
Less characters.
Less characters are there, right? First string is less characters are there. That's what here it is taking like a negative format. Here, how many characters are there after that? Total 6 characters, right? That's what is taking the positive 6. Here, which one is the more characters are there? First string itself, more characters are there. That is taking the positive characters, right? Hmm?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Good, good, good.
So,
Tell me, yaar.
so, so
Tell me,
above
sir.
example only. So above example, not
Which one?
this one. Last example.
Yeah, here. Tell me.
Yes, yes. So when we compare Ratan and Anu, then
Hmm.
it will compare only first character, right?
If the first
If
character is
the
matched, second character.
no, if it is different, then it will not match all the character. Just it will match first character and output the result.
Exactly.
So it will not check all the characters if two things are different.
No, it won't check for the characters. The first character is
Yes.
different means directly it'll decide the output.
Okay, sir. Thanks.
Guys, this case was output amino. This line, what is output? First line. Yeah. Yes, first line, what is output now? Guys,
False.
fast. What is the first line output? STR1, STR2, false. STR1, STR3. STR1, STR3, true.
Continue.
Next one.
True. False.
Continue.
False.
False.
This one.
False.
False.
Because it will check the data by using case sensitive, right? Case sensitive
Yes.
means valid and the
Yeah.
false, right? Next one.
True.
True.
Equals
True.
case.
Exactly. This line. STR1, STR2.
R is bigger.
It seems like let me make here Durga.
False.
Now this case what output है Durga.
False.
This is a compared to method. Compared to method means written either 0, positive or negative.
Positive.
Okay. 0
Positive
positive.
or negative. Now
Positive.
STR1.
Negative.
STR1 value is bigger than second string or smaller than second string that we have to check.
Negative.
Yeah, STR1 dot compared of STR2 means STR1 is a smaller or bigger? STR1 is
Bigger.
the
Positive.
bigger, right?
R
Big
is
means positive. STR1 here, STR1, STR3.
the same characters.
Same is 0. Same is 0, right? Exactly. So next line here, STR2 dot STR1. STR2 is bigger or smaller than?
Negative.
Smaller.
STR2 is smaller.
Negative.
Smaller means what? Negative, right? Next one. Ratana and Ratna. Ratana and Ratna means what? RAT is matched, RAT is matched. It will check for the A and N. A and N means what? A is smaller, right? A is smaller means it turns negative. Next one. Okay, so the next line here. Compared to of Ratan here. Definitely both the
Positive.
case sensitive, right? Case sensitive means what? It returns the what the value here?
Positive.
False. Why rare? Compared to my return the integer value.
Not false, sir. Sir,
Positive.
I mean, whatever is bigger.
Which one is bigger here? Small is bigger, capital is
Yeah.
bigger.
R smaller is bigger.
Yeah, definitely smaller is big. Smaller is bigger, right?
Okay. Yeah.
Smaller because small a starts from 97 onwards, right? Small capital A starts from 65. Definitely smaller is bigger, right? Smaller bigger means what? It is the positive. So next line, what is the output now?
Compared to
Ratan dot compared to ignore case, right? Compared to ignore case means what? We're ignoring this case, right? We're ignoring this case means what the output case? 0, right?
True.
Exactly.
Yeah. 0.
Guys, you can run this code and you try to see the output, right? Exactly. This is a compared to method versus equals method, guys. Yes, today class bit important application level frequently leaves these all the methods you try to see. Okay, good.
Ratan, sir, why you have given Ratan after string args? Okay, it is just a name. Okay.
Good. Yes, next case you can see here concatenation case. Ratan is there, soft is there. STR1 is Ratan, STR2 is a software. We can concat the data two ways, guys. To concat the data, STR1 dot concat of STR2. STR1 dot concat of STR2 means it is concating the data and return the result, right? Return the result is like Ratan soft, right? Guys, return the result like Ratan soft, right? Next one is what? Using plus operator, guys. Using plus operator means what? STR1 plus STR2. So we can concat the data in string. How many ways, guys? Here it is possible to concat the data in string two ways, right? Yes, it is possible to concat the string data in two ways, guys. What are the two ways? One is using concat method. Second one is using plus operator, right? Exactly. Guys, that's all for the day one. So today class bit important. You try to check these all examples. The first example is different ways you can create a string object, and we found like two different ways are there: without using new operator, by using new operator. Without using new operator means the objects are goes to which memory, guys? S heap memory. In S heap memory is always checking the previous object, guys. By using new operator means objects are goes to heap memory. Heap memory means directly objects will be created. Double equal to operator is always meant for which comparison, guys? Because double equal to operator is always meant for which comparison? A reference comparison. Equals measure
Reference
is belongs to which class? Equals method is present in object class. performs which comparison? Reference comparison.
Reference.
What about string class, guys? String class is overriding, not overriding? String class is overriding equals method. String class is overriding equals method means string class is performs the content comparison. What is string buffer class? String buffer class, do you have override? Do you have equals method means no equals method in the string buffer. String buffer class is not overriding. It uses which class equals case object class equals. Performs which comparison? Reference comparison, right? Exactly. And if you go for the compare to versus equals method case, equals method respect to the string class, equals method is perform the content comparison, returns the boolean value. What is compare to method case? Compare to method is compare the two objects, returns which value case? Returns a boolean value or integer value. Guys, returns which value? Boolean or integer? Return the integer value, right? Exactly. So the class node link producttest.com/Java 9 AM, right? Exactly. The password for this one is what? Java is a password, right? Okay, good. Yes, today we done like new topic like string manipulations we started, and tomorrow also you'll see like string manipulations. This week 5 days we will discuss about the string manipulations 3 days, 2 days for upper classes. This week we will discuss 2 topics, guys. Today, tomorrow, day after tomorrow we'll go for the string manipulations, guys. Thursday, Friday we'll think about the wrapper classes. This week schedule is a 2
So at the
topics.
end, so Ratan sir, I think at the end of June we will be able to complete the course.
Definitely, we will see. The end of the June, yeah, definitely will complete. It's not a problem.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
including
Bye, guys.
the holidays if you take that.
Yeah, definitely, we will see.